Today we're going to be looking at some of the scammiest Temu products of all time. You guys are going to love this video, at least I think, so let's get right into it.
A few weeks ago, I was scrolling on YouTube and I came across a Temu ad for a really high-end electronics device. It kind of looked like a Nintendo Switch for only $13. And I thought to myself, who is actually falling for this? Like, obviously this is a...
Yeah, $13, bro. For a Switch? I remember when I bought mine, like back when it came out, and it was like $400 at Walmart, and that's Canadian. I think it was at least that. Yeah, no, $13. Yeah, you're not getting a Switch. You're getting switched up on.
Oh! Scam, you're not going to end up getting the Nintendo Switch, and if you do, it's just going to be an electronic box. It's going to have nothing actually on it. But then I realized I may be wrong, and I just have some preconceived notions of Temu, and I'm happy to be wrong. And so that is why today I'll be putting it to a test by purchasing about a dozen different Temu items that are listed for very cheap to see if they're actually legit. And we're talking some crazy products they're touting, ranging from a translation pen to an 8K drone, all the way to an entire Apple Watch for pennies on the dollar. So obviously we have a lot to do. So without further ado, grab your popcorn and let's do this. So I
got my popcorn, you guys grab yours, and yeah, this is gonna be something.
The very first Temu scam ad we're looking at, I mean, there is absolutely no way this is legit. It's a $15 basically Apple Watch that you can get by a company.
I mean, hey, you know what? If you can get an Apple Watch, no, I'm kidding. Don't do this. If you see an Apple Watch for $15, you're getting an Apple and a watch. You ain't getting no Apple Watch.
In Blackview, it's an AI voice assistant. It said that it's compatible with Android and iPhone. Answer/make call.
Jarvis, tell the viewer to like and subscribe.
Suitable for Halloween or Christmas. Perfect gift for the family and friends. 4.7 stars. There is no way I'm calling cap on this. I cannot believe you can get an...
If it's got a 4 point... I mean, hey, if it's got a 4.7 rating, it's got to be like somewhat okay. Look at this. 796 reviews. I love it. And it was easy to sync to my Samsung phone. The speaker is crisp and clear, and the display is vibrant so far. The only thing that is wrong with this watch is the weather. I have no way to change it. Well, there's your problem. You're trying to change the weather with a watch. You got to do a rain dance.
So it has arrived. So here it is right here. Smartwatch R50. It's
kind of nice packaging.
In China, but the address is in Madrid. I don't understand really what's happening there. But we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. I'd love to have a $15 Apple Watch. So let's see if it's actually worth it. All right, the unboxing. It's certainly a piece of technology. Pretty nice band actually on it too. Reminds me of a Fitbit band.
It looks slick actually.
It doesn't really hurt. It feels pretty strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge this and see if we can ultimately use it. Oh, wait a second. It's turning on. Oh, I like how it defaults to English even though it's clearly should be in Mandarin. All right, so they're asking me to pair and to please download with the Fit app.
The screen's pretty clear actually.
My data, fine, you could have it. So
hey man, the Chinese have had our data for years. They're just taking more of it. And at this point, there's gonna be clones of us in the future. Oh well.
Downloaded the Defit app and it looks like it's already sensing me. So I'm gonna pair it up. And look, I'm already synced up. It has the actual time as well.
Look, I know it's Temu, but it's kind of like clean. The user interface, like the display, actually doesn't look that bad. And the band for it and everything, honestly, not the worst.
Recognizes that it's 6:49 in US time. I guess we're using military time. But now let's actually test this out, see what this baby can do. There's no way this thing can track my sleep and heart rate for $14.
No way.
I'm a skeptic. I'm gonna actually test out. I'm gonna take a couple of steps and see if it actually works, to see if it can track that.
A few moments later.
I don't know how many steps I just took, so my editor's going to have the amount of steps I just took on screen, but now this is the amount of steps that the app is telling me that I took. So I don't know if it's close.
That's
if it
not
is
bad.
Close, then that's crazy. Even if it's not that close, it is kind of cool that it is able to track that.
That's actually really cool.
Heart rate.
Oxygen. There's no way.
Measuring my heart rate right now. 83.
This thing is like a whole freaking Pip-Boy in real life from Fallout. What the heck?
Which feels kind of right because I'm moving around a little bit. Usually I'm resting at like 65. All right, so you can even make a phone call. So I'm going to go ahead and call myself. So dial pad, calling.
Please enter your password.
How does it do that? Did you hear that?
Please enter your password, then press pound.
This thing is a phone too? So this is a phone. It's an Apple Watch. It's like a...
I'm already sold on the first product because look, the title of the video is scam products, but this is not really a scam. This is pretty good. I think the negative downside is probably that you get this cool Apple Watch ripoff, but at the same time, the Chinese get all your data, so...
Hey, sometimes you gotta give the Chinese all your data to get something good out of it.
What do you do?
Health. This is $13. That's actually crazy. That blows my mind. I know that it's using Bluetooth to use my cellular service, but the fact it has a speaker on it and headphone ports, so you can log and listen from it and use it as an Apple Watch. I feel like this is as good as it gets. What else am I missing? This is honestly insane. I think overall, this is probably one of the best items that I've ever seen. For
Definitely.
That cheap. Wow, Temu.
I'm already starting this
Genuinely
off strong with
impressed. Did not
scam
expect
products,
that.
but
This next product
I'm
is
sure
an
it'll get
absolute
scammy.
juggernaut. They are selling for $37 as part of Temu Week, free shipping and $5 credit for any delay. They're selling a Game Boy, or a handheld console is what.
Hold on here. This ain't no damn Game Boy. This is the PGC. This doesn't even have a name. It's just called handheld gaming console. They didn't even give it like an actual name. They were like, this is the game girl, the boy game. Can't even think of anything. Let me know in the comments if you guys got any ideas for what to name this thing. But anyway, this thing is as rip off as it looks. Goddamn.
What they call it, but it's basically, it looks like a Game Boy
And it run
Color, and
Doom.
you're able to go through, and it actually has games on it, which I don't understand how it has that capability, but here it is.
But
right
like, what
here.
are the
It came
games?
in, game console, looks just like the picture. Actually, quite nice boxing and tells you a lot of information. On the back, it tells you some more compatibilities. So we're gonna crack
gotta
this
see the
open, and I'm
games.
gonna look to play some games. All right.
Yeah, we gotta get
what
right
does
to
a
that.
$37 gaming console look like? Let's see if China
what
is
do we
really
got?
eating our lunch. It's very nice, and what I will say
screen's-
is it has
Oh,
bumpers
it's
on the
got-
back. It has like L
okay.
and R buttons, which is really cool.
What?
Actually, it has like a really nice retro look. It is actually a
When do we
real
get into the
device.
scam
And what's cool
products?
is it's USB-C charge, so it doesn't like
What?
require any batteries or anything.
was
So I'm gonna turn this
expecting-
on. Let's see if it has any.
Some old Android port or a VGA input or something. I don't know. No, that's not bad.
battery. Oh, look at that! It's
It's got a
open
name.
source
R36S open source console. It's got a name.
console is what they call it on the screen. The RS65. So there's
Okay.
the operating system.
that's a
It's
5. I thought it
loading
was
up
an
right
S.
now. It's loading up all these different games. It says Sega. I saw
Oh, it's an
Nintendo
emulation
before this,
thing, so
Microsoft
there's just legit
options.
games on
Now it's
here.
Starting the UI. What? This
What
has
the
so
heck?
many games on it. Let me show you what this has on it. This is crazy. So check this out. I think this thing literally has over 100 games. So I'm going through this. These are all
That's a Mortal
Capcom system
Kombat?
games. So you'll see Street Fighter, Mega Man, Scooby-Doo. That's crazy. This thing has everything. Wait, so does it have Beyond Capcom games too? Can I get some Nintendo games? So it has 32 Capcom
there's
games.
Pokemon
I'm gonna
games
actually
loaded
play
onto
one to
that,
see if
now
it
that would be
works. Okay,
crazy.
so I played a random game. I got UN Squadron. Wow, this thing is actually legit. Shows the guy with the mustache. I do like a good mustache. I'm in shock. I can't believe this is real. Devices like this make me sad because the fact that China is able to build a console that's honestly
I'm gonna be honest. The fact we're number 2 on the product list right now, and he has yet to show a scam product. I think the scam was the friends we made along the way, and by the friends we made along the way, I mean this guy.
pretty solid for $37, discounted sometimes probably to $30, and you can get a really great device in which you have an entire catalog of games. It really makes me upset to see that Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, they price their consoles at like $500. I know that China can actually come up with a legitimate Nintendo Switch for like $100. This is just proof of it. This is
probably,
sick.
yeah.
And it has really good graphics. I don't know if you could actually tell, but the graphics are quite good. Look at the graphics of Street Fighter. This is better graphics than probably my PC.
It's
I
like a
just
little
lost. Trust me,
LCD
I'm actually pretty
screen.
decent at this game, but look
Not
at
bad.
this high quality Street Fighter. That's how you know a device like this is actually worth the money.
It's like a 60 frame screen somehow. What?
Oh, you're still here. I definitely wasn't playing for the last 6 minutes, but overall, that is a really cool device. So it looks like another dub for Temu, and I'm gonna have to give that a 9 out of 10 for how cheap as it was and how good the quality was.
Yeah,
It doesn't really get any better.
It's like a good gift for your kids. Like your kids are really young, not like really young, but like 6 or 7, and you want to get them on games. And I think that'd be like a good starter. Get them on some Street Fighter stuff like that. Yeah, that's not too bad.
But this next one is where I think Temu is actually going to start
Mechanical
losing
pet
some
dog. I saw this in the first video that we did for Temu products.
$60 you can get your own mechanical pet dog, because that is what
I'm
purchased,
aware.
a wireless remote control dog.
It ain't the best, so this might be our first scam product if this is the same one, even though it's getting great reviews. For some reason, all of these products have 4.7 reviews with people that don't have profile pictures. I'm starting to think these are just fake reviews, but I don't know, maybe.
AI voice control be connected to mobile. Yeah, can dance, full of sci-fi. That's what I'm excited to try.
What does full of
so let's go
sci-fi
ahead and open
mean?
this. Can't believe I just bought myself a dog like that. All right, here she is.
It's a real
Smart
dog when you can get the
Very
smart toy dog.
straightforward. I mean, just by the size of this box, it
Goddamn.
must be a small dog. Please don't be a scam. So it is actually here. It is called a Smart Dog. It looks like the name of the company is called Smart Dog. Now look what it says it can do. We're talking greetings.
Kung Fu. Look at that image. What does that mean? So it's like, it's like, hi, he can swim, he can sit, and he can beat your opponents down in the streets. Hell yeah, brother. I'll take 5.
Swimming, sit down, attack, and handstand. Well, I'm going to test all 6 of those, and we're going to see if it can do this. All right.
I wanna see the Kung Fu.
Meet our dog. I have like an entire Xbox controller to control it. That is a lot of things. So this is our dog right
Jeez.
here. I'm going to turn him on.
He just
Dog,
does his thing. Oh,
Every now and then, he just looks at me and he does something really scary. Can you hear me? Good boy. Oh, look at him. He's so scary. Yo, what's up, guys? Just got my new dog. Isn't he so gorgeous? Hey, what's
He's
your name?
something.
I forget your name. I didn't name you, I guess. I'm gonna call you Sam Puppycha. Right? You're a good boy. Can you show the camera? Can you sit? That wasn't a sit, but pretty close.
He's stealing your data, dude.
Come on.
He's absorbing your
Show them
data.
eyes. Don't be afraid. Here, how about I give you a little push?
Oh.
Crap. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have seen that. All right. So overall, I would have to say that this thing was
Didn't really do anything.
letdown, but it was actually a little bit scary, but it was also kind of cute. So simultaneously, I think it was a dub, but I just wouldn't.
Look, personally, I'd say don't buy it because from the looks of it, it doesn't do a whole lot. Although he didn't try the kung fu thing, so that kind of sucks.
Suggest getting it.
Starts beating the absolute living crap out of him.
We've had some cool ones so far, but this one may just be the best one yet. So
no.
we'll see if it's actually
This is
another
dope.
Temu scam. Although so far they're pretty solid, I must say. I'm very impressed. 4.7 stars with 1,200.
See, this is what I was talking about. They all got 4.7 stars. What is happening? Why do they all have 4.7 stars? Anyway, let's see if this is a legit lightsaber. I'm gonna be honest, alright guys, Star Wars fan here. This is cool. If it's a scam, that's gonna suck. But it's still kind of cool that you could just buy these on, because if you guys have ever heard of a website, I think it's NeoPixel or something like that. They sell lightsabers that are like $800. They're really expensive, but they're really fancy and they light up and they're super bright and they look cool. They got cool sounds, whatever. They're dope, but they're kind of expensive. So maybe $16.23 is the number 2 best-selling item. Apparently there's a bunch of people out there wielding Temu lightsabers. So
reviews, and for only $16 you can get yourself a lightsaber. That's right.
Anyone can become a Jedi.
And here it is.
Or
So I'm
assist.
gonna try it out. Light sword épée légère, which I think is French for light sword. That would make sense. So let's open this up. I'm actually a little afraid of this. I hope that it's not dangerous because I don't usually do well with dangerous toys. And you'll notice it comes
definitely
in
won't be
15
dangerous,
colors.
but
So
I guess we'll see.
I think I got all 15 colors, which means it should be changing too. Is this thing gonna like go on fire? How does this work? So here it is. Very heavy piece of metal.
Oh, it's actually made of metal. See, that's what you want. You want it. You don't, none of that plastic crap. Get that thing made of vibranium or whatever, straight from Wakanda. That's what we talking about.
The grip part of it, and then guess all I do is fire this up, take off the
Yeah, let's see
plastic.
her. Let's see her. Come on,
turn
light it up.
on.
Nah, that's a letdown. Ooh. That's terrible. I think we could all agree. Holy, look at this. It doesn't even reach the end. The good ones have LED strip things inside of here, and it's made of a plexi type plastic thing. I don't know, but it's way brighter.
Delete that shit, bro.
That's just a flashlight, dude. I'm gonna be honest. That you can hit people with. There's some interesting games of flashlight tag.
Oh, you see this? Oh, what's his name? Darth Maul. I'm Darth Maul. I'm Yoda. I'm Princess Layla.
Yep, there you go. This isn't hurting at all.
Leia. Oh no, my Star Wars references are exhausted now. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my, we gotta skip past this.
All right, so this next item I bought is
Okay.
actually the number
Oh my god, the thumbnail for this. The feet are just on fire. You know what? Hey, sometimes your feet just, you like them a little medium rare.
one best-selling electric massage
Best-selling
thing
feet
on
cooker.
Temu, and for $15,
It's literally a grill for
you
feet.
get this insanely, it looks like your feet go on fire, but like it's insanely
Hell yeah.
technologically advanced foot massager. So I'm excited to try this out because
literally
there's
just-
no way for $14 I'm going to be able to get a foot massage. But let's try it out. It has really good reviews as well. Lots of 5 stars, 4.7
Another
on 5,000
4.7.
reviews. Let's see if
What
it's
the
legit.
hell?
All right, so here we have it. She arrived. Just says foot massager. It's made by a company called Renkai, so kind of official,
Come
I
on,
guess.
let's see it.
Interestingly, it just opens up, so it might have been
okay.
used, and you never want to have a
Oh.
used foot massager. I don't like how easily that opened, but here it is. It looks exactly like the picture, so I'm not catfished.
Oh,
We'll open this up
okay,
more.
all right.
That's basically it, right? Same thing pretty much. So I'm gonna plug this bad boy in, turn it on, and I'm gonna get myself a foot massage right now.
Looks like a
Trying to stretch my
massager
feet.
for
All right, so
massive
there we
butt
have it.
cheeks.
It's plugged in and everything, so I'm gonna see if this turns on. Oh, it does. Wow, look at that. And it is the same
Oh.
orange as it shows on the website. Got a lot of different, I guess that's
Not
like
completely
the reverse.
clickbaited.
Okay, yeah, we're going
If your feet don't light on
clockwise now.
fire,
This is to speed
that's
it up,
clickbait.
and that's to slow it down. All right, so now I'm gonna try it on my feet, so I'm gonna take off my socks. Don't look. All right, let's do
Oh,
this.
chill. Oh,
Actually
look, and then he
pleasantly
shows his
surprised with how
dogs,
this
bro.
felt. I think overall, this is one of the better foot massages I've had, and for that cheap, $15. I hate to say
All right,
it, but
wasn't a
Temu takes
scam.
care of your feet. So $15,
Wasn't a
I
scam.
mean, given all the value, I'd have to give this like an 8.5 out of 10. So honestly recommend. Moving on.
See, me, I don't know how a lot of people can like having their feet massaged. Now, look, I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you guys. I have tickly feet, okay? Yeah, so wouldn't do it for me.
This next Temu product we're testing is a wearable mini body cam. So it shoots in 1080p, and apparently
Maybe
it's just like a GoPro,
bit of police
but
LARPing.
it's only $16, and it's the 28th best-selling item in
4.7
surveillance
again.
cameras. So it's not very
Why are these all
popular, but it does have
4.7?
really good reviews. And I thought this was interesting because for $16 to have like meta band quality on your chest is pretty awesome. So here we have it right here. I mean, I see it's pretty small. It's about like this height as your would be, something like that. Look at it compared to the mic. It's not very big. Okay, now I don't know how this works. Oh, cool. So there's a bunch of little buttons on here, and it basically allows you to, I think, take a picture, record, and it's 1080p, and it's fish lens.
This would be great for Karens. They're just going to Walmart, just harassing people, and then they just like cut the footage to where the other person gets mad. And they're like, they were buying my bread.
I'm excited to see what the quality looks like. Let me just charge it up.
I mean, if it's good quality, then that's pretty much all that
it's
just a body cam.
SD card and everything. So let me go ahead and configure this, and then I will go upload the footage, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what it's going to look like. So it's pretty obvious that I'm wearing it, so you can't really like finesse. Let's go ahead and just like walk a room, and you'll see my POV of what it's looking at.
Okay.
All right, we go around the room. So there's a light.
Moments later.
All right, well, that's embarrassing because I actually just walked around basically the entirety of my upstairs. I'm sure you can see some footage through like this. And ended up having like a SD file because it was incompatible with this device, which means that this device can't even store a recording on it unless my SD card is just like incompatible. But that wouldn't make sense because it's the same SD card that I use for my camera and for my video camera. So therefore, I think this device is just actually trash. So I'm actually happy. We finally got an actual scam Temu product. Look.
On. The lightsaber was kind of okay. Let's tone it down a little bit, but this is bad too.
Does not work. And if it does work, then I'm sorry, but you have to have it compatible with standard SD cards. I don't know what's happening. So of course, this is going to be.
He seems
like
very personally attacked by this not working.
It doesn't do anything. It said it was recording, but then you can't even access the recording. So if a tree falls in a forest, does it even make a sound? So this is trash. This next team
was very personally attacked by that one.
It's the number 12 rated in local warehouse stores for lighting and ceiling fans, and it is this insane holographic projection light. So of course it's not going to create this. I'm going to definitely like taper expectations. But look at that jellyfish. I mean, it's sick. If it can do like 1% of this, I'd say that it's pretty sick. So it's got a 4.9 star out of 37.
Wow, the first non-4.7.
It's amazing, nice, works well. Not as the pictures, but it is impressive, which is
Brother,
honestly a very fair review. So for $42, if I can get like this holographic stuff, get like
it's gonna be right now. It's Temu. Everything you buy is like.
I'd say that's a win. So let's test this out. All right, so it is a lot smaller than expected, but you know.
What did I say?
But maybe it packs a punch, so I don't want to judge it yet. Now it runs on Wi-Fi, phone.
Don't judge a hologram by its holographic projection, right?
A bunch of buzzwords on it. I don't care about your buzzwords. I care about your holography.
Open it up.
Let's see if it actually does anything. Okay, kind of the setup. Let me show you what they gave me.
It's a hologram, dude.
Okay, so it's like a fan. So I think that's how it ultimately is put together. And so if I plug this in and if I basically blast it with like some imagery, it's going to show the image, which could be a lot of fun. So let's do this. Oh!
You're supposed to mount it first. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have it mounted onto something first.
Broke. The dream is dead. We have to check the footage. I don't know if you saw what it was doing. I didn't have time to process it, so I didn't see.
Definitely tried to make an image.
We're gonna have to check the instant replay on that one, but I don't know if it's a scam or not. I don't know if it works. It literally broke.
It would have been so much funnier if it just like tried takeoff. They should have made the blades like kind of helicopter. So if you ever don't mount it to something, it just starts flying away on you. I think that'd be hilarious.
Oh, that is sad to see. You hate to see that. Now, I don't know how this is possible, but there's a translation pen, which like you could highlight text and it could translate it in real time. It's only $25 and it's basically like
actually dope, but
language
it's almost a 4.7.
Like highlight something and it tells you about it. So here we have it. It is the Intelligent Scanning Translation Dictionary, which is, I thought it was going to be like a acronym, but it's not. So this is the pen. So let's open it up and let's try this out. Okay. So it's pretty small.
Like a taser.
It's just a pen. It kind of looks like a taser. When you tase some. Okay, so we have it Chinese to English. Let's do the opposite. I want to do English to Chinese. So I'm just supposed to like scan across and see if it works. Okay, so here's English to Chinese, precision scanning. Whoa, are you kidding me? How did it do that? Wait, that's crazy. This actually worked. All right, let me try something else. Okay, I'm good at game.
Could you imagine if it was just only the thing that it came with on the box that it was built into like say, and that was it?
Console.
SOL.
All right, let's try one word at a time.
Pendle.
Okay, I don't think it can read this.
console.
This is actually quite
It kind of actually works too. What the heck?
an amazing tool. How just in real time, it's just able to scan and then tell you how to say something in Chinese. Or you could do any language really, so it has a bunch.
I mean, steal all of our data and they make copies of ourselves. Yeah, we need to learn Chinese one day. I mean, that's not crazy.
I mean, really impressed. So I'm going to give that like a 9 out of 10. This next item might just be the coolest item on Temu if it actually exists. I'm very skeptical. But for $37, you can get an 8K. Look, it has like these, you could shoot out of it. So it's like a carbon fiber weaponry 8K drone.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there now. It's definitely not carbon fiber. That's probably just painted on or something. But, you know, anyway.
For $37, and you'll see it comes with all these different things. I went ahead and bought
This
it.
would
So
be
here
a
it is. It's
prankster's
called the
dream.
K11 Shoot, brushless, continuous, and it's showing it's a drone that shoots little pebbles. That is crazy. Crystal bullets, they call it. Now I'll probably do this outside, but part of me just wants to do this right now, so maybe I'll just do that. I feel like I'd have the cops called on me if they see this device outside. Everyone's wondering where the drones in New Jersey were coming from. They're coming from my house, I guess. All right, moment of truth.
Its own little case, which is kind of cool.
The beads are very tiny. I mean, those are tiny. The drone is also quite small. I don't believe this is going to be 8K. Let me
Temu, always lower your expectation for the size, all right? That's what she said.
reserve my judgment until I try it. Okay, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to record this. All right, so I just finished putting in the AAA batteries, so the remote is now ready to go. So I'm going to puppy on and see if we'll take flight. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
I am pressing every bell. Oh, here we go. It wasn't on. Sorry about that. Here we go now. Take flight.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What was that?
I think you're supposed to deploy the burst.
This thing is junk. This thing is literally not even working. How much did I spend on this? $400? Ooh, okay. The one thing I will say, so actually as I was bringing it up, I realized that the pellets fell out, so I don't know where the pellets went. However, look at this.
The whole
It's got a nice
canister's
little
gone.
sound system, and then I'm not sure if you could see this, but when I do shoot, it definitely does something. This thing is kind of annoying though.
I feel like those blades are meant
Take
to...
flight. It's like a sad bird that just won't fly. What if I remove this? Fly. This is so pathetic. I spent good money on this. Junk. Absolute.
Okay, this one's a little bit more like user error, but maybe it's just crap. I don't know.
Junk. I was looking forward to this. I thought this was going to be a lot of fun. The promise of this doing so many insane things, and then this ultimately just being this little piece of just robot junk that can't even take.
Dude, he is getting heated over this. It's not that deep.
Take flight. Here we go. You ready for this? Fly. Nothing. It doesn't even move the wings. The wings are broke, and it came like this. How about I break you, because you just broke my wallet?
I'm not going to do that. I'm not a destructive person. Moving on.
Yo, he was about to crash out.
Next item we're taking a look at is the singing and dancing cactus. You may have seen videos of this before, but it's a baby's toy, so I don't know why I was drawn to it. Not sure what that says about me. But basically what it does is it sings and it dances. So you could tell it to say something, and apparently it says
Damn, it's
back
almost
to
sold
you.
out.
It'll also dance to a nice tune. So it's a really nice, fun, enjoyable toy if you need to be stimulated, which I guess we're about to be. So let's try this. All right, he's about to
Ready
come
to
to
get
life.
stimulated.
Okay.
Okay, it's kind of groovy. It's kind of groovy.
To say to you right now, hello, my name is Sam and I'm an awesome person.
Repeat everything I'm about to say to you right now. Hello, my name is Sam and I'm an awesome person.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, you're topping me every.
My grandma, back when I was like a little, you know, had a bird that sat on a perch. Like you could do it like this, and it would just repeat everything back. It was the coolest thing when I was a kid. I wonder what happened to it though.
Like only when I say copy, okay?
Okay, you don't give me like only copy when I say copy, okay?
So there's also some other buttons like music, so let's check this out. Okay, repeat after me. You look like a Poppy Playtime villain, and I can see you being a lot of fun with kids. So I actually want to give you your props
You
here.
look like a Poppy Playtime.
I wasn't.
He's getting ready to crash out, or he's gonna kiss it. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna make out with it.
All right, so here we have it right here. The beauty
no,
mask.
what is this?
Kind of looks like a Phantom of the Opera mask. So open it,
does,
up, and
yeah.
I mean, it is that. It is this face. Kind of looks a lie. It's not something I really want to put on my face, but of course I'm going to. It's rechargeable. What does that mean? Ooh, look at this. If you've ever seen like red
That
light
thing, like,
therapy
it's-
on your face,
oh,
I
man.
think this is what it's supposed to be.
That thing looks like it's gonna just melt your skin off your face. I'm just being. That's a bit much. It looks like it's gonna melt the skin off your face. All right, I said it. Okay, it looks like a saw trap. Okay, you're gonna put it on, and it's gonna start digging in you, and then I'm okay.
So BC on the bottom. All right, here we have it. Red light mask. What am I supposed to do now? How is this a beauty tool? What is this worth?
It's just red light therapy or whatever.
Red light on my face, but I don't know what's happening. If I don't come
doubt
out
that
and
actually
I look
does
like
anything.
handsome Squidward, then this thing doesn't work. 3, 2, 1. All right. I don't know why. I don't know why I bought this. This was a waste of $15. It may work over time if you do it like every single day. I'm not sure what I expected. I just want to see if it kind of worked. Maybe I really wanted one of these. So if you see me in like a month and I have like the most face, like I look like a Korean actor, then you know this isn't. I guess it looks cool though to have like a mannequin, you know? So if I want to do something crazy, go to like a Halloween party, I could show up like this, but then you guys would know it's me. So it kind of defeats the point. I don't know if it's just me, but when I came across this item, I thought there was no shot this is real for the amount
mobile
of
phone
dollars
wireless
that they're
remote
asking for.
control,
$3.
multifunctional TikTok scroll like controller,
YouTube short scroll thing. So it connects to your
oh my god, so we're really turning into the people from Wall-E. This is, and it's $4.
mobile device. And then even though Shorts is so lazy that you just sit there and scroll, this lets you even put your phone down, you hold the device, and you can just rot in the corner and just scroll. So if you're on my page and you want to just watch a bunch of shorts like right here, you just do this and it would work. I don't believe that, so I'm a little bit skeptical. Let's see if it works. This is it right here. It's very tiny.
That is what she said.
Actually working. And I think one of those is
not to me, but like whatever.
to fellas. Look how big this is. It fits on my thumb. That's how tiny it is. You can't even see the buttons are
Maybe it's for like children, like a baby.
so small. Okay, it's pairing it with my device now. Apparently I'm connected. There's only one way to find out. So I'm going on Shorts. Oh, look, it's me.
Volume.
Oh, so I could adjust the volume. That's it. It's only letting me adjust the volume. Maybe it really
Well, I guess if you ever wanted to adjust the volume on your phone without holding it, then that sounds like a pretty good device. Yeah, about half of these were scams, half of these weren't. I'm gonna be honest. I think one of them was just user error. I'm throw it out there. I'm gonna be honest. This is my opinion. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Did you guys like any of these products, or did you think they were just all complete, just, you know, garbage? Is cheap and just terrible, and yeah, and is China taking our data? But anyway, I'll see y'all later, and peace out.